Do you applaud it?
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, no. I definitely applaud it. I mean, obviously, I'm looking for a rematch with the guys, so I'm kind of like fighting instead. But at the same time, you gotta applaud a move like that. He's moving up. He's taking on a lot, and definitely, at the end of the day, honestly, I hope the best for everyone. So, but I do think that GGG is the truth. He's gonna win that fight.
There's no doubt that Brooks' decision to fight Golovkin is a career-defining one. He's going to be great. But as for yourself, man, if the payday was right, would you make a big enough jump and take on a guy 2 divisions above?
I don't know that I would. I know that my division is stacked right now, and there's still a lot of big fights to be made in my weight class. So I don't know that I will make that jump. If you're talking about 4 million, no. If you're talking about 10 to 14 million, yeah. But realistically, that's not really on the table for many of us. So no, right now I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Do you feel that it would have been smarter for Brooks to try and clear out the 147 division, and then
it would be awesome to clear out the division? It would be awesome if any of us could do that. I think that was one thing that I agree with Keith saying about Floyd Mayweather, is that he's been undefeated for a very long time, and he's been the master of this division for a very long time. And in order for us to make that greatness, have that status as being great, we have to do what he did, which is continue to fight, continue to win, and be the best that we can be. So yeah, I think it would have been awesome for him to try to clear out the division, but this is a hell of a division. Very, very hard division to compete in.
Sean, I think you fought as high as like 160 or 150 something, right?
As an amateur, I was at 65. Yeah.
So being that high and now being 147, what's the one thing that as a fighter, when you're in with a bigger guy, what's the things that you can tell even more? Like, what is it that bothers you?
I think with the bigger guys, they're slower. It is what it is. But I'm sure with 10-ounce gloves on and a cast, they punch a lot harder than they did when I was in the amateurs, when they were wearing 12-ounce gloves. So I just think that there is a big difference when you move up in weight and you go up against someone who's used to being at that weight and comfortable at that weight. So that's why I say, again, outside of the fact that my division is stacked, I still feel like, I'm comfortable at this weight, and this is where I want to be.
You said, your father said you guys are willing to go to the UK. Should Brook win or lose, and if he says, Sean, let's do it again, would you be willing to go there to do it with him? And is that a fight that you've been kind of waiting for?
Yeah, when we fought him the first time, we wanted the fight to be here. It didn't go our way, so now we understand that, hey, you're the champion. We got to come to you to get the belt back. So it didn't take us long to say, hey, we're ready to go to England. But again, like my dad says, it's unfortunate that that's a fight that I want and the fight fans want that has never been presented to us. But we go over there in a heartbeat. They fill up the stadium, man. They do, and I love that. I love that.
Like to find that atmosphere, huh?
Yes.
Right. Thank you, Sean. I always appreciate your time.
Good to see y'all.
You too. Congratulations on the promotional company, man. Doing big things.
Sean Porter Promotions.
Yes, sir.